Alright, welcome to a new episode, and I think you're going to like this one. You hear the water in the background? Yeah, I think you're going to like this one. I'm at Teonic Falls State Park, one of the most popular places to go and see a waterfall. And as we go on this trail, I'll tell you more about the history, and there's lots of history. So let's start. Alright, so it's the South Rim Trail we're taking. There you go. Here's a better look at that waterfall right there. But there is much more nicer things to come. Just wait. Here is a better look at the Upper Falls from the North Rim Bridge Trail. Go this way, see if we can get a better look. Oh man. Well, I didn't want to see that. Oh man. That's not good. Here we go. A little bit of a waterfall right there. Now the trail we're on, the South Rim Trail, is a 1.2 mile trail that follows the southern rim of the gorge and has a gentle grade for most of the trail except for 2 steep staircases at the eastern end. The trail has some spectacular views of the upper gorge. There is an overall elevation change of 430 feet. You can start this trail either at the park entrance or the Jacksonville Road parking area on the west end of the trail where I started, and you'll miss the entry fee. You can use this trail and the North Rim Trail to create a loop hike of the gorge. So this next area we're coming up on, you can hear the water flowing. That is because we are right above Teonic Falls. And too bad we can't get any closer because of the fencing, for safety reasons, I guess. But if you could, it would be very spectacular. So here's an interesting story to tell. On July 2nd, 1879, workmen widening a carriage road near the Teonic House Hotel uncovered what appeared to be the petrified body of a 7-foot man. Newspapers reported on the find, and Cornell University scientists removed parts of the body for examination. Over 5,000 people paid a small admission fee to view the 800-pound giant. But before long, the figure was revealed to be a hoax created by the hotel's owner, John Thompson, and 2 associates. The idea of the hoax had been inspired by the Cardiff Giant, a similar discovery in nearby Cardiff, New York. You may not be able to see much of it, but you can see the tip of Teonic Falls from here. But now here is a zoomed in view of the top of Teonic Falls. Notice the birds flying around. That's a great viewpoint. waterfall that you're going to see, and the gorge comprise an example of a hanging valley formed where Teonic Creek's stream Carved Valley meets the deeper glacially carved valley that contains Cayuga Lake. The gorge has continued to retreat westward from Cayuga Lake as easily eroded shale near the fall's base is worn away by the stream, which supports erosion-resistant siltstone and sandstone found in the upper portions of the gorge. Annual freeze and thaw cycles also act upon small faults in the rock, causing large sections to occasionally break away, further expanding the gorge. The Gorge Trail extends approximately 1 mile along Teonic Creek before reaching the tallest single drop waterfall east of the Rocky Mountains, Teonic Falls. In addition to the 215-foot Teonic Falls, one other waterfall can be viewed from the Gorge Trail known as Little or Lower Falls. It is located near the lower trailhead. Cliff dwellers. A number of winged creatures make their homes in the gorge's barren rock walls. Little brown bats, rough-winged swallows, and pigeons swoop from the high gorge walls where they roost, nest, and hide from predators. And in the past, this gorge was home to peregrine falcons. The summer of 1935 saw one of the greatest floods of the 20th century at Teonic. In the late evening on July 7th, heavy rains flooded the gorge enough to wash out a bridge and a park pavilion. A mill located more than a mile upstream was also a casualty being swept down the creek and over Teonic Falls. falls are formed by a rock bed creek entering the lake and surrounding by a glen with walls climbing to 400 feet. The cataract has a drop of 215 feet, one of the highest east of the Rocky Mountains, slightly higher than Niagara Falls. Teaneck is interesting year-round. The falls and gorge create a natural amphitheater with dense spray rising from the bottom, often shrouding the lower part of the cataract in mist. Now there's a legend of Teaneck. Before the Revolutionary War, the area surrounding Teaneck Falls was inhabited by Cayuga Indians, one of the 6 nations of the Haudenosaunee in New York. The Cayugas had a small village on Teaneck Point. According to the legend, there was a great battle between the Cayugas and a force of Delaware Indians near the top of the falls. The Cayugas are said to have killed the Delaware's chief, Teaneck, and thrown his body over the falls. In the Algonquin language, the name means full of trees. Okay, remember me talking to you about the hoax about the tongue giant? Well, I found it. Let's go take a look at it. There it is. Isn't that something? Incredible what people will make up and what they go through to make it up. Alright, so tell me what you think about this episode if you liked where I was at. I thoroughly enjoyed hiking that trail and going to the waterfall. And if you like this kind of stuff, then please join my YouTube channel and also join me on Facebook if you would like to. Follow me on Facebook and get ready for more adventures. This is going to be the last episode before I go to Arkansas. I always go every year. So thank you for watching, and until then, we'll see you next month.